Welcome to Profit Doctor TV. This is your host, John Patrick. And today I'm going to continue something that I started last week on how to get a hold of some free photos that you can use for email, e-zines, for making cards, and various types of things where you might use a graphic to kind of spruce up or spice up what you're doing. This is another free service. As is true with most shareware free services, you got to be a little careful in that being that you are getting it free and royalty free, you are limited into its usage. It can't be something that you directly profit from, meaning that you're selling the photo or selling it in such a way that the photo becomes part of the sale itself. But it can be used to, again, spice up, or it can be used simply as a photo to draw interest and whatnot, and point people toward whatever it is that you might do. So certainly when you're sending out an email, doing an e-zine, sending out a card that you've custom made, those aren't things that you're selling that photo as part of what you're doing, and so those are certainly very safe. I'll share a little bit more about that when we get into the product itself. So let's go ahead and just head on over to my laptop and get started. Okay, so today we're going to go to http:// or just www.photoexpress, notice the spelling, PHOTOXPRESS.com, so it's PhotoExpress without the E, .com, and by doing that you'll get to a screen. It looks like this. Now, you obviously the first time you've got to go in here and sign up, and it just asks you some, for your basic information that anybody else does. Doesn't ask for credit card and all that information because you're going to access the free portion, but you will set up a quick, just some general information. And then in doing that, once you've signed up, it'll take you to a login, and then going forward you would get to the screen I was just at and log in. And then it really just looks like that initial screen that you first saw. The difference is now it has up here welcome back and your name, whatever your name you gave to yourself. And it does allow you to have, you have a profile, so you can go in and update all that information. But what we're really looking at is you're allowed 10 free downloads per day. So when I first started, I just spent a lot of time where I'd go in every day and I would just capture 10 of them for free and just save them, so that I stacked them. I had, I have quite a library of photos, and then that way in the future, when I need one, I've got it. I don't have to go hunting necessarily for it. I still use it fairly regularly though. And so to give you an idea, once you're here, sometimes this bar down here is actually, when it opens, it looks like this, and so that it's just a matter of expanding it because it's cutting into the photo and whatnot. All you do is go up to where it says click to collapse dashboard, because you really don't need the dashboard, and then that'll just open up the screen to see, to give you more. So it's as easy as going up here to the search, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to type flowers in here. And the reason I'm going to do that is because last week we also did flowers. I used it, if you recall, for Mother's Day, and so I'll keep in that same theme of flowers, so you'll see what your options are there. And then you just go over to search, click the search button. Now here you've got 8,462 free photos of flowers. There's also 129,016 premium photos. I'll go back and talk to you about premium when we get done with this, but we're going to focus on the free part. Free is good, right? And also with 8,500 to choose from, I think you'd probably do okay. Down along the left side, you can go in and actually refine the results by categories, so you could literally go in and own, you only want business, you only want lifestyle, you only want objects, whatever. We're going to leave it as all. You can also do a photo or a vector, and then you can choose only horizontal or landscape photos, only vertical or portrait photos. You can also choose really wide panoramas. Those are good, for at the top of a blog or site where they want a longer expanded photo. Those are a good one. And then per page, 25, 50, or 100, that's the only thing I really touch. I go in and I do select 100 and then refine. You click the refine button, and now it'll give you 100 instead of 25, so at least you get 4 times as much that you look for. So you just kind of scroll down through and see something that you want. You can see there's 85 pages total, which would make sense. You have 100 per page, gives you 8,500 photos. You have 8,462. So you'd have 85 pages of 100 to choose from. But so we'll just kind of scroll down through here. Here's one that catches my attention. It's a window box. So when you click it, then it gives you some information. It shows a free stock photo, so it's under free. Again, you have 10 photos a day. Now I downloaded one a little earlier today, so up here along the top, I don't know if you'll be able to make it out, but it actually shows you have 9 free downloads remaining, because it knew I already did one, and you're allowed 10. It gives you a tag: flowers, Europe, plants, and it says that you may download this stock photo for use in personal and professional projects under our RF download agreement. Now, we'll see that again in a minute, but if you were to click this link, it'll give you the download agreement, and that's where it talks about you can use it professionally on even advertising that you do, as long as you don't directly prosper from the photo itself. So you can't turn around and sell the photo and make money off of it, but you can use it to class up a site or something like that. So in this case, I'm just going to go to download JPEG, because that's what I want it. It now gives you all that information again I just talked about. So you could go through and read through it all. I've done it so many times it doesn't change, so it's going to be all those limitations I told you about. And then you check the box to say yes, I accept those terms in exchange for being able to download the photo, and then you'll click download. Now I'm in the middle of a process here. I lost my Windows Office and a lot of programs through a crash, and being that my computer originally came with it, I couldn't provide the information to be able to go back and get a lot of that. At this point in time, I don't want to spend the $400 or $500 to pick up some of the programs that were part of the computer anyway, but I can't provide the licensing for, and Microsoft hasn't been too kind about it. So I've just moved on. I'm doing OpenOffice for right now, so it's pulling it through there, which is why it took a little longer. Yours will probably be a lot faster than that. But there you've got the photo. Now from here, what you can do is just simply go down and do copy. You're going to select the disk icon. That point in time, it takes you to my folder. I have a Photo Express folder that I keep my photos in. I mean, these are just, I don't want to bore you with all that, but I mean, you can see just, that's just a quick sum of the photos that I've got. But then, you go in and you do flowers or flower box, I would say. I'll save this one as. And as a JPEG, you can save it in other forms as well, but JPEG's obviously a great one to use when you're doing photos for sites and emails and cards. And that's really it. It's that simple. It's a great program. I mean, you can see if you have 8,500 flowers, it pretty much has just about anything you can think of. They have 11,024,501 photos in there. So, you know, there's pretty much something for everybody. So anyway, hopefully that helped. Just another way to use a free service to help perhaps beef up your business and be able to provide you with additional ways of transacting business and attracting clients, customers, or patients. So until next time, this is John Patrick, your Profit Doctor. Take 2 doses of cash flow and call me in the morning.